Hey everybody, and welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics. This is the artist known as Andrew speaking, and this is going to be a new segment, which I'm going to call Misfit Corner Comics Rescue. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a comic that's in really bad shape, and I'm going to try to rescue it. Meaning try to make it a better presentation by using my heating press, and I'll give you a good example of what I'm trying to do here. This right here is a copy of Richie's Profits, number 36. It's not a very valuable comic. Matter of fact, the 9.4 ungraded version of this book is a $4 book. So it's not very expensive. So I'm not going to try to rescue something that, whatever. But as you can see, just by looking at it, it's got a horrible, horrible spine roll where the staples are clearly visible on the side of the comic. And best way to see what I'm talking about is how the paper is viewable on the other side when you look at it from the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this first completely flat to try to remove or correct the spine roll. And then I'm going to hand fold it back and then press it again. And what I'm trying to do is turn this into a decent reader copy. Not turn it into a 9.8 graded masterpiece. I'm just trying to make it into a more presentable reader copy. Now, this was something that I picked up in a 3 for $1 bin. I have several issues of Richie Rich that came out of the 3 for $1 bin, all of which need a little bit of love and care. But we're going to give this one a little extra love and care and see how successful we're going to be. Now, the first step in this process is going to press it flat, open it up and press it flat. But I'm going to steam the cover a little bit, the front cover and the back cover, so that when it gets pressed, it'll flatten out the covers. And we'll see what happens. As you can see, there's some, let's see if you can tell from here. There's a bunch of wrinkles in it. Oh yeah, this is a better way to show it. You see all those wrinkles throughout the cover. We're going to try to flatten those out. And when that's done, we'll see what happens. So that's the first step, and I'll show you as we go along. Now, the normal steaming process that I do, you put a magazine backboard in the middle of the comic, and then you put 2 pieces of cardstock paper between the cover and the first page and the back cover and the last page in order to give it some stability. But since we're going to do this one flat, there's no need for the backing board in the middle. So I have my little Conair steamer. As you can see, the steam coming out of it. And I'm just going to treat the front cover, the spine, and the page. I usually have the paper already in here so that I can hold the comic away from my own hand so I'm not steaming my hand. I've done that a few times. I'm going to do the front and the back. Just give it a nice little quick steam. And this is usually the process that I do a quick press in which I'm not trying to press the entire book. I'm more or less just pressing the cover. Some of the interior pages will get flattened out, but that's not the goal. The goal is to make the cover look really nice and really presentable. Usually it's when the interior pages are in good condition. So we've treated it. We're going to go ahead and open it up flat, stick it on the press, and we'll see what happens in a few hours. Okay, I've gone ahead and laid the book down as flat as I possibly could. It's sandwiched between 2 magazine boards on the top, 2 magazine boards on the bottom, 2 pieces of heat-absorbing paper in between, on the top and the bottom, as well as the paper in between the covers and the interior pages. It's set for 160 degrees, and we're going to let it press for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to turn it off, and then let it set for a few hours, and then we're going to see where it is after that point. Hopefully, we'll get better results, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so I just pulled the comic out of the press. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Alright, it's pretty flat. Let me remove the cardstock pages from the cover and the first page of the comic. And alright, yeah, it's looking really flat, not bad. A lot of the creasing that was in the cover is gone. There's a little corner that got caught, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But yeah, it's looking much, much better. So we'll flip it over. Now, the staples have lost hold on the top, but that's just something that's going to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold the comic. Actually, let me grab a backing board first. Give us a little extra oomph here. And then we're going to fold it over, and we're going to gently press it. Alright, there we go, there we go. Not too bad, that's looking a lot better. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinsert the front pages, or the front cardstock pages, between the cover and the comic. And then I'm going to do the same with the back cover again. Still holding it flat. Now this isn't going to fix the problem until it's back into the press, which I'm heating back up again right now. Alright. I'm going to put it in there real tight. There we go. Flip it over. And this is my opportunity to fix this little bend down here in the corner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and steam the cover one more time, lightly. See if we can fix that bend right there. Then we put it in the press again for another 15 minutes. And we'll let it sit overnight, and we'll see what we get in the morning. But so far, so good. Alright, let's go ahead and pop out the comic and see how we're looking today. Take off the first layer. Take off the next layer. And there's the comic. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Bring it over to my desk, and let's take a closer look at it. Alright, so I am wearing gloves for this purpose, just to try to keep it as clean as possible. Granted, once again, this is not a very valuable book, but I'm trying to fix it, to make it at least a really good reader copy for someone, you know? So remove the first sheet, remove the bag and board, and remove the second sheet. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. There's still a little rolling up here. I could probably press it again, but it's so much better than it was before, because I had a horrible rounding roll. The back, you can see there's still a little bit of the pages exposed, but not nearly as bad as it was. So this is definitely on the more positive side. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than it was. Alright. The cover looks a lot better pressed. There are still some dings. This corner's really messed up. Probably can't be fixed. And the back cover, still a little bit of a roll, but a heck of a lot better than it was before. Alright, so here we go. Here's the final version, put in a brand new bagged and board. It'll be at the store this weekend. Most likely it'll just be a $1 book. It's a really nice reader copy of this book. Anybody new picking it up is going to enjoy it. It's not the greatest copy, but then again, it's not a valuable, like even in near mint condition, it's only a $4 book to begin with. But it could be could be enjoyable for someone out there. And to make it inexpensive, that's a good thing. Now some might ask, why would you put so much effort into pressing a book that's not worth thousands and thousands of dollars, or even hundreds, or even tens of dollars? And the honest truth is, it's fun. I enjoy it. And this may one day be somebody's first book, and they might really get a kick out of it. Or somebody will find this and go, I remember this from when I was a kid. The book's pretty old, but it looks in great condition. Still a little bit of a spine roll, but much better than what we started with. Alright, now I'm going to go dig through my pile and see what I can find for my next Misfit Corner Comics rescue attempt. I've got an issue of G.I. Joe number 50 that looks like somebody left it out in the rain. That will be fun. doing a deep pressing on it, and we'll see what we can do. Thanks a lot for checking out the video. There's going to be a lot more coming because I have such a good time doing this, and you never know, might find something you're looking for. Take it easy, everybody. Hey everybody, and thanks a lot for checking out the video. If you like the content, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notification. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, either way, and we'll catch you all next time.